Hello students, I am Abdhesh Kumar Jha. We are going to discuss the question answer of chapter 3rd of geography of class 9th. The title of the chapter is climate. Question number first. Choose the correct answer from the four alternatives given below. 1. Which one of the following places receives the highest rainfall in the world? Options are Silchar, Cherrapunji, Mausinram and Guwahati. The answer is Mausinram. Second, the wind blowing in the northern plain in summers is known as. Options are Kal Baisakhi, trade winds, Lu, and none of the above. Answer is Lu. Third, which one of the following causes rainfall during winters in northwestern part of India? Options are cyclonic depression, western disturbances, retreating monsoon, southwest monsoon. The answer is western disturbances. Fourth, monsoon arrives in India approximately in. Options are early May, early June, early July, early August. Answer is early June. Fifth, which one of the following characterizes the cold weather season in India? Options are warm days and warm nights. Warm days, second B, warm days and cold nights. C, cool days and cold nights. D, cold days and warm nights. Answer is option B, warm days and cold nights. Now question number 2. Answer the following question briefly. 2A. Question number 2, 1. First, what are the controls affecting the climate of India? Answer is, the controls affecting the climate of India are latitude, altitude, pressure and wind system, distance from the sea, ocean currents and relief features. Question number 2. Why does India have a monsoon type of climate? Answer is, the occurrence of seasonal reversal of wind system makes Indian climate monsoon type. In summer, the winds blow from sea to land, and in winter, the winds blow from land to sea. Question number 3. Which part of India does experience the highest diurnal range of temperature and why? Answer is, the northwestern part of India, comprising the Indian desert, experiences the highest diurnal range of temperature. This is because of the fact that sand gains and loses heat very quickly. As a result of this phenomenon, there is a wide difference between day and night temperatures. The day temperature may rise to 50 degrees Celsius and drop down to near 15 degrees Celsius at the same night. Question number 4. Define monsoons. What do you understand by break in monsoon? Answer is, sorry, this is question number 6. The question number 4 is, which winds accounts for rainfall along the Malabar coast? This is question number 4. Which winds accounts for rainfall along the Malabar coast? Answer is, the southwest monsoon winds are responsible for rainfall along the Malabar coast. The question number 5th. What are jet streams and how do they affect the climate of India? Answer is, jet streams are a narrow belt of fast moving high altitude winds. The jet streams affect Indian climate in manners. First, subtropical westerly jet stream over India. These jet streams blow south of Himalayas all through the year. During winter, the western cyclonic disturbances are brought into India by these jet streams. Tropical easterly jet stream. It blows over Peninsula India. It is believed to be responsible for the sudden outbreak of the southwest monsoon in India. And now the question number 6. Define monsoon. What do you understand by break in monsoon? The answer is, monsoon refers to the complete reversal of wind system over a large area, leading to a change of seasons. Monsoons have wet and dry spells. Monsoon rains take place for a few days at a time. They are interspersed with rainless intervals. Such rainless intervals are called break in monsoon. Question number 7. Why is the monsoon considered a unifying bond? Answer is, the presence of Himalayan range in north and the ocean in the south have created a unique climatic conditions over Indian subcontinent. The seasonal alternation of wind system and the associated weather conditions provide a rhythmic cycle of seasons. Indian landscape, lifestyle, agriculture, food habit, culture, etc. all revolve around these phenomena. By providing water to the agriculture and regulating the flow of water in river valleys, monsoon binds the whole country together. Thus, monsoon is a unifying bond. The next question answer will be discussed in next video.